Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host Martin, and this episode we're gonna be talking about Ethereum above resistance. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. If you're catching the replay for us and have any suggestions, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us, once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. Links will be going out right now. Hopefully they'll go out. There they did. Awesome. Just waiting for this thing to go through so I can pin it. And there you go. It's pinned at the top of the chat now. So, let's see who's in the house. Preparing for war. It's in the house. Good to know. Hacker Jesus, good day. BL. Hi. Kato Eno. Legendary. Bro video. We are live. We are live. Hacker Jesus, you get out of that short. You're glad. That's good. Jeff Loomis. Hey, mate. How's it going? Bro video says, hi, buddy. So you think Bitcoin might be in the same style of range? 38.41 like it was at 31.35 for a while? It could be. We are certainly in the range. We're going to talk about that in a second. We've been talking about that for the last 2 days, right? Jonathan Valdez, what's up? And Hagar Jesus Solana, nice. All right, cool. So with everyone in the house, I'll tell you all what's up. Let's get the show. Let's get the show on the road. Move on to that stream where the magic happens, and let's get going. Jake's in his hills. What's up, Jake?
What's up?
Right. So, what is happening with crypto? Right? Why are things not moving? Well, Bitcoin's not moving a lot. The rest of crypto is moving almost 2%. Almost 2% up. 1.75, 1.79 depending on the project, but the rest of crypto is moving. Market cap heading for resistance, right? We talked about that. Heading for that 382. Look at that. It looks as though we're hitting it, but we're very close to it. We rejected it the last 2 days. We rejected it for 3 times in a row. Still making green, no pullback. I don't necessarily like that. It's starting to feel like we have some kind of support line that is helping us go higher, right? So, market cap, we're not seeing anything bearish. We didn't have anything bearish yesterday. We don't have anything bearish today. We are bought at 67.10, and we can still run up. Carrie, thank you very much for being here. start a day with Sol. I can't start a day with Sol. The only reason Sol gets to be skipping the queue is if it comes through a donation. Otherwise, we start with Bitcoin, and even then we start with Bitcoin, right? Because we always look at Bitcoin first, and then we're gonna start with whatever. But after Bitcoin, Ethereum, because Ethereum is pumping, dude. Ethereum is moving. A lot of projects are moving. We're definitely gonna look at Solana just when we get to it. Market cap, Bitcoin, losing dominance, 48.12. That means that alts are moving more than Bitcoin. Yesterday lost 1%. Today is losing 0.64%. Not necessarily bad. Bitcoin's still at 40,227. Still within this range, 40,906. We have not broken. And 39,191. Same areas that we were looking at yesterday. So not a lot happening on Bitcoin. Overbought at 70.82. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, bearish divergence, action to downside, right? And down, low to high. And we're doing something hidden here. I'm gonna have to zoom in. Nothing hidden. I don't want to anchor from this one. We could anchor from this one. Anchor from this one for this move on the MACD. I mean, I don't want to because it's just one bar and it doesn't seem to be a strong bar. But it's there, and we're just going to take it as a data point. I mean, it could be the reason that we're holding support, and we're still at that zone, above 39,291. It's good, so long as Bitcoin stays here. It's going to be good. If you remember, guys, I'm not sure if you remember, but yesterday, on the description, I said, Bitcoin is consolidating. Will this give rooms for alts to move, right? That was in the description from yesterday's video. And that is precisely what we're getting. We're getting alts to move as Bitcoin is stagnating. That's why alts are pumping so much more today and pumping even yesterday. Right? So we know that when Bitcoin stagnates, it gives alts a chance to run and do their thing. And that's what we're getting, right? We're getting stagnation. Like the third day we're in this channel. Alts are saying, okay, well, Bitcoin seems to have stopped. Let's get moving, right? We don't have to stop. It's just bought at 64.01. Nothing else happening here. Hidden bullish, like we said, that's it. Let's go to the 1 hour. So high to low, and high to low. There's nothing bearish. Low to high, negative, less negative, and low. And we did come lower. We did create some hidden bullish. And that hidden bullish is helping us move up a little bit. Right, so hidden bullish divergence in Bitcoin. With that, we are looking for action to the upside, and that is fine. Look at that. Volume bands tightening. We know that when volume bands tighten, that means volatility is in the market. Volume is dropping, and when volume comes back in, volatility picks up, and then we get wild moves. So Bitcoin, not too bad right now for the candle. 10 minutes in, still green. Neutral 57.60, pointing up on the RSI, meaning could still be looking for action to the upside. We'll switch out Ethereum. Solid 20%. Ooh, that's pretty good. Right, Ethereum. Look at how Ethereum's going, man. It broke finally this level, 2,307. Remember how we said this area was key? Broke it finally. Look at that, man. We're going higher now. And the previous high we made, we broke this high here. So we're at 2,443. I'm happy. I'm a happy Ethereum camper. That's on the 1 hour though. Let's go here on the daily first. On the daily, we're looking for this hidden divergence, which got us to stagnate for one candle. That's fine. Throughout part of yesterday, we were not getting that move up until the end, which was also okay. Nothing wrong with that, right? We just got rid of this divergence. We're just confirming getting rid of this divergence with yesterday's closing up here. All right, this is definitely coming up higher. So no longer do we have bearish divergence. That means we're still clear. Mike Dutch, what's up, my friend?
What's up?
Thank you for being here. So we are moving up. We are breaking this channel. We're breaking this resistance that we had, and we broke it through day. And then once we broke it, we were free to move, right? Here we were a lot of unsure, right? We had that bearish divergence hidden, putting pressure on the price. Bitcoin wasn't cooperating. Different story. Look at how we messed with this area many times until we decided to break farther down. Then we created some strong bullish divergence, and then we're pumping. That is good. Now, that is what I want to see Bitcoin do. I mean, it might drag some alts down with it, but it needs to break down a little bit so it can gather a little bit more strength and run and pass through that, $40,900 mark. It's still sitting at 40,000 Bitcoin. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's giving also a chance to move low to high, low to high, and low to high. Everything here is good. Bought at 66.15, pointing up here on the RSI, meaning we could still be looking for higher prices. Next target, 2,620. Well, psychological resistance at 2,500, and then 2,620. We could even go to 2,789. That is a real target for Ethereum. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we have bullishness, hidden bullish. We're pumping on that. That is great. Now, it's not going to look so hot because we're starting to create strong bearish divergence. We had tightness on the Bollinger Bands. They didn't over tighten, like they didn't get really, really tight. But there it got tight enough that they're causing an explosive move to the upside, right? And that's fine that we're popping up. I'm glad. Right? That means that the hidden divergence, the hidden bullish, is stronger than strong bearish. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the bullish indicators play out more. That means the market is feeling a little bit more bullish, right? Look at that. RSI, 69.61. Bought, still pointing up. We're still going higher. Hola, amidon. Happy days. All right. Right. Kato, what's up, man? So, let's keep going. Again, there's strong bearish divergence. That means that we're start getting some resistance on the price. We might start to look for a movement down. We could move down, right? I'm not saying we're going to move down. We're starting to build this island. This is the first candle of this island. So we can go on building more. But what this will tell me is that we should start preparing for some potential action to downside. That move could go to 2,307 or even the 20 moving average at 2,292. Let's go to the 1 hour. Divergence, bullish, hidden, action, upside. We still got it to here. Look at that. Beautiful. Pumping. Great, man. Low to high, and low to high. We're bought at 78.56. That's the only thing I don't like about Ethereum right now, that it's overbought. Other than that, it's doing pretty good. It's doing fine. Being bought, it's not that bad. Overbought, it's not that bad. It's just, bought is fine. Overbought means you want to come back down to cool off. And it does not necessarily have to go down. We know that extremely bullish markets can stay overbought for long periods of time. So with that in mind, let's keep on going through this. That's State of Crypto, ADA. All right, we can put it on the list. Let's put that on the list. Can you guys hear the music? Let me know. You should be able to hear the music. Ooh, May. Thank you for being here, man. Much, much appreciated. Right, so Ethereum, nothing bearish. It could still go on running. Ain't that beautiful? That's why I want to talk about Ethereum, because it's doing good, man. Ethereum's doing good. Let's keep rolling. Let's go check. What are we going to check now? Binance. Is Binance stagnating? It looks as though it's pumping 2.44%. Ethereum pumping 2.33%. Man, I told you guys, stagnation is key. That was in yesterday's description, right? Bitcoin consolidating. Will it give room for alts to move? And that's what we expect to see alts do, right? We're still creating this bearish divergence. Right? High to low. Low to high. It's hidden bearish. We're almost getting rid of it, which is what I want to see happen here. Bought at 57.91. It could pump more. Right? So let's keep rolling. Let's go into 4 hour. High to a higher high, high to low, right? Same thing that we're seeing with Ethereum, and it might be something that we might see across crypto on alts, right? Not on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's not doing this, but alts are starting to create this strong bearish divergence. Now, could alts break down? Yeah, they could move down. Am I seeing that move happening right now? It's just going to depend on how strong this pumps, because we're starting to create this new island, right? Remember, new island of positive momentum. We're starting to develop it. Islands usually, sometimes they are just one bar, but most of the time they do tend to be accompanied by more action. So that's what I want to see. A little bit more action build up here, maybe pump a little bit more and try to shake off this divergence. That is it for the 4 hour Binance. Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour Binance, look at that tightness of the Bollinger Bands. We can see it here a little bit better. Explosive move to the upside. Above the 20, using it as support and then catapulting higher. which is also something that we talk about here, right? Using the 20 as support, and just like when we have the 20 and we use it as resistance, and we tend to see those violent moves, getting above the 20, using as support, and rejecting violently tends to tell us that we're not ready to move to lower areas of value. Thus, the market is seeking higher areas of value. Sometimes that we become like, locked, like here, where we're rejecting. We don't want to go higher until we finally break, and then we don't want to go higher. So we don't want to go lower. We don't want to go higher. We don't want to go lower until here we finally reject it with strength, and then we're moving higher. How do we know we're rejecting the strength? Well, there's a little bit more volume and the pump happening here, right? So we know we're rejecting the strength. It means we don't want to see lower prices right now. Or we're bought at 71.26. Let's go check out CKB apparently. Wow, what is that coin? Oh, we've looked at it before. Awesome. That is great. By the way, guys, what? Mike Tyson's gonna eat someone's children? Oh, that's not good. Did you guys see that BitBoy got back yesterday? His channel got taken down for like 4 hours, I think. By the time I went to bed, I did a quick search, and his channel was back up. So, of course, he was gonna get back up really quick. That was pretty good, though. I mean, him getting taken down, it just shows everyone on crypto that is fair game. It's insane, man, that someone like him got taken down. What is up, Producer Beats? Thank you very much for being here, man. I know you're on time. Let's do Soul last, dude. Soul's on the queue. High card. You don't want to wait in the queue. You can request on the Discord. Mike saw that. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. By the way, guys, I want to know, are you still long on Bitcoin? Now that it's stagnating, are you long on Bitcoin okay, I'm going to ask first, long or short on Bitcoin type 1, long or short on alts type 2. I want to see if you're long on Bitcoin or alts, or short on Bitcoin or alts. I'm curious. So please let me know in the chat if you're long or short or have a position open on Bitcoin of any kind, just bought Bitcoin, whatever. Type 1. If you are short, long, or have a position open in alts, type 2. Right, some of you might have both. Look at Mike, he has 2. He has 1 and 2. Ooh. Sneaky. Let's keep rolling. What is happening with this project? We are going lower here, man. We are going lower, right? Dude, what happened with the moon cycle? Did we break the moon cycles? We were like pumping. Something must have happened with the moon cycles. I don't follow them. I have not looked at that chart. But it looks like something is not working with the moon cycles. We're just pumping crazy, man. All right, 3, range for 2. All right. Jonathan says 1. Kerry says 1 and 2. All right. Also, Lexi is always long and short. All right. So he's hedging against himself. That is awesome. Right. And Jonathan says 2. All right. So he's either has a position open or something in the alts. All right. So if you're long on the market, doesn't matter what project. If you're long in the market, type 1. If you're short on the market, type 2. Or if you have just any position open, no matter if it's long or short, you just bought Bitcoin, whatever you did, type 3. If you're just hodling or whatever, Mike says 1, so he's on Bitcoin. All right. Hidden bearish. Potential action downside, stagnation, starting to move sideways. Not quite taking off from that 20 neutral at 48.81. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. 1 overall, all right. Preparing for war. It's apparently long on Bitcoin. That's fine. Or long the market. Mike 1 and 3. All right. He has hodling positions. Mike the hodler. That doesn't have a good ring. His hodledliness. Yeah, it doesn't have a good ring either. We have no nicknames. What? Hidden bullish, potential action to the upside. We're starting to stagnate. See, we had hidden bearish on the daily. We have hidden bullish on the 4-hour, and that's why we're starting to make a triangle. Producer B, just jump on. What's up with the numbers? All right, I'll ask a question. It was like 1 if you're long on the market, 2 if you're short, and 3 if you just have any position open. And Kato says 4, hodl gang. All right. We are neutral, 58.22, still pointing up. That means we're looking for action to the upside. Again, some stagnation. We are making a triangle. All right, triangle of sorts, like this. So very, very large triangle. Just follow that line imaginarily, and then you'll see. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high, right? High to low, positive, positive, high to low. There's nothing bullish or bearish on the 1 hour chart for CKB, man. So on the 1 hour, it could go either way. It's expanding to the upside. It's following the market, which is fine. It's not doing its own thing. And I would have loved to see some bullish divergence here before we got the move. Usually, it's good to find a reason for the move, not just when we're following the market, because then that means we're weak. Ooh, look at my dropping knowledge. It's not about how much money for me. It's about how many sats. That's an interesting comment. I might take that and put it as a tweet. False flags, he just jiggles them. Yeah, holding portfolio and trading back. Yeah, me too. I've talked about that before. And then sometimes I get tired of hodling and then I sell it and then I rebuy a hodl bag. It just really, really depends. Let's keep moving, man. Let's get a comp. Comp at 406. Is it pumping? It's trying to pump. It's trying to do a 2.55% candle. It's not that bad. Heading for the 50%. Oh my god, what's happening with my mouse? There we go. 50% retrace. We haven't reached it yet, right? So from the high point to the low point, we have not reached 50% of the way. That's okay. Low to high, negative, less negative. Neutral at 54.46. Still pointing up a little bit. Really not a lot happening here. We're just trying to make that handle, I guess. Which doesn't really look like a textbook cup and handle. So I'm not even sure if this is going to play out as a cup and handle. We just got to keep on watching. We came higher here, right? Had bearish divergence here to this candle. That is fine. Played down, found support and pump. That is great. Then we created here more bearish divergence, right? Strong bearish divergence. We want to draw it from one island to the next. We always say that, right? You want to have or go from one island to the other one. So it's okay. Right, so bearish divergence moving us down again, finding support at the same area, and then really pumping. Nothing here bullish, low, high, negative, low to high here also. Negative, less negative, so it's okay. Nothing bearish right now. It's trying to do something. Let's go to the 1 hour. High to low, positive is positive, high to low, right. Then here we're coming from high to low and low to high. Look, here we created some hidden divergence. Hidden bearish divergence. And that got us to stagnate a bit and then move down a bit also, right? Look at that. Move down, found support at 20, move down, found support at 20, pump. So that's fine. Let's see if we have something bullish here, man. Really want to find something bullish for this move. Right, so we're going higher, more positive and higher. There's nothing bearish right now. Now, do we have something bullish here? Low, lower, negative, more negative, low, lower, low to high here. Let's see, let's zoom in here. Low to high, all right, some strong bullish is barely there though. Barely there, strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. That's when we started to pump. Then we got this hidden divergence that got us to stagnate a bit, and then we're really taking off following the rest of the market. Comp going down right now. I wonder if Ethereum is doing something similar. Yeah, that would be interesting. It is. It's also turning a little bit red. So that means alts are moving together. All right, so that's good. It's good to know. That way we can look at one, and then we know the others are doing something similar. Let's go check out Solana. Ethereum looking real sexy. Ethereum's looking like it's high, man. It looks good right now because it's pumping. But remember, it's already pumping. There's a chance it might go down. So I gotta be careful, right? Gotta be careful. You gotta look for things that haven't moved yet, not what already pumped. Like Solana, someone said pumped 20%. It pumped 12% yesterday. It's pumping 4% today, right? Combined, we could say it's about a 20% rally. It's okay. Bullish divergence, getting action to the upside. That's the last thing we had. Going for that 382. We have not reached it. Here's, are we doing something bearish? It looks as though we have some hidden bearish starting to build here. Yep. And this might start to put some pressure on the price of Solana, right? Might be getting some action to downside here. We could even get to this zone, right? That 382, hit it, and still have that hidden divergence, and then break down. We also have it here against the RSI. Look at that. We're also going higher. Great. We're neutral at 57.87 on the RSI. It's still pointing up. That means we're still expecting to see action to the upside, at least as of now. Let's go to that 4-hour, man. Oh, dude, you guys are staking your ADAs? That's interesting. Low to high. We're bought at 71.88. Alright, low, lower, native, low, lower still. Nothing here, low to high, native. Nothing bullish, nothing bearish on Solana. It's taking off, that's fine. Let's do the 1 hour, man. On the 1 hour, bearish divergence hidden. Moving this down a little bit. We felt a drop lower than the previous low. That is fine. The last time we looked at this, we were looking for this divergence, right? Still got here and even here, right? This area, here. We got that moving down. Failed to drop lower than the previous low. Thus, continuation of the bullishness, right? And then we continue with that bullishness to the upside. That's very good. That's really nice. Overbought at 81.47, and now that we're overbought, we're starting to create some bearish divergence. Strong. There's a lot of bearish divergence happening in the market. It makes me worry a little bit that might not be things might move down a bit, right? Not super worried. I'm not going to lose any sleep over this, but it just makes me feel like the market might move down a little bit. So I got to zoom in here so I can pinpoint this a little bit better. It's a pain in the butt when the move is not a big move. There we go. All right, so bearish divergence, strong potential action to the downside on Solana. Let's go check out ADA. Did it break? Did it break its consolidation, right? Remember, ADA and other projects are consolidating. It has, we could say it's kind of trying to break that triangle. It looks as though it's trying to break the triangle, right? A lot of projects, remember we had triangle formations. I just keep on deleting them. They were looking something like this. Look at that, beautiful. Right, triangle, breaking into the upside. What have we said we're gonna go for? Potentially a measure move. That's usually the move that we look for. Low point to the high point. Let me anchor this a little bit better. There we go. Right, hitting that area there, hitting that area there, and then we have beautiful hits at support. And now we're breaking to the upside. So where are we gonna go on that move to the upside? I'm gonna put it here off the side a little bit. But we should be looking to hit $1.43 if we go for that measure move, right? If we go for that measure move. A lot of projects are breaking this pattern with this new candle. Now, is it a confirmed break? It isn't. It isn't, because we're just breaking it here in the 4 hour. We need to close this 4 hour candle outside of this triangle, and then the next candle also has to close outside of the triangle. And it is usually better when we come to back test, but on that move to back test, there's a risk that we might either break into the triangle again or do a turnaround and say, oh no, we cannot go higher right now. And then we start to move back down lower. But confirming, if this candle closes here outside, and next candle still closes green outside, I could say there's a better chance of us trying to go higher and hit $1.43. And that will definitely permeate onto Bitcoin, and it will probably help Bitcoin get more action to the upside, right? So it's not looking too bad here. Let's get on that daily real quick. Again, the daily, high to low, and low to high. All right, some hidden divergence here. Hidden bearish. It's going to start putting some pressure on the price. It's going to try to make it stagnate. Hopefully it's not going to play out. Hope it doesn't play out. Hope it does not make the market stagnate. Right, so we're looking for this move. I'm just going to anchor here on the 4. There we go. There it is, man. All right, let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart. High to low, positive is positive, high to low, or low to high, hidden bearish. Hidden bearish? No, are we going higher? No, high to low, low to high. All right. I think I'm just going to check here real quick. Yeah, high to low, barely, and low to high. Here we go. Hidden bearish, potential fraction of downside, right? There's potential fraction of downside. Beautiful. Bitcoin's playing nice. Ethereum's playing nice. Bitcoin just needs to break. I didn't show you this on Bitcoin. Hey, what's up, Jason? What's up, Hot McCreen? How's it going, man? You bet a kidney on Shiv? Ooh.
What's up?
It's not good. Why would you put a kidney on such a project? I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. Look, this double bottom playing out. Remember, we came back tested that line beautifully. We haven't looked at this double bottom in a while. High Card Jesus called the double bottom on the daily, but we broke it on the daily, and the daily's not playing out, right? So we have here High Card Jesus double bottom. The reason it is not playing off of the daily is because we did drop more than 5% from this low to this low. So we want to be tight. How tight? 1-2% is fine. 3%, it's okay. 4%, you're really pushing the limits. 5% for me in a double bottom is a no-go. You're already dropping a significant amount. So here we know on the 4 hour we're dropping 3. We already talked about this. We are breaking that confirmation line, came back, tested it, and pumping. Now, on this move, we're flagging, we're moving sideways. We are consolidating this level. That is all fine. It's okay. It's okay, man. If we zoom out here on the corn and we draw a line like this and we say, yo, this is our support line for anything bearish that happens. This is our support line. We're far from it. All right, let's say we say, okay, well, I don't want that to be my support line. We're too far. Guess what? If we say this is our support line, we're still far from this line. So Bitcoin could still move sideways here. Keep on moving sideways until we hit this line and then either pop or break, right? But we need Bitcoin to do something with this line. It has to test it. I think it's going to have to test it. We're not talking about like something that's going to happen in like years. This is the 31st at 9, right? So we're talking about 2 days, 9 in the morning. So less than 48 hours that we should be hitting that line if Bitcoin still moves sideways. I mean, we could drop and hit that line and bounce. Move sideways. We could try to bounce from here. That would be fine. I mean, it wouldn't matter, but usually hitting the line and bouncing would be a lot better because that means we're not ready to move below a resistance line. That shows strength, right? That's why we want to see things hit. We want to see hits at the 20 moving average. We want to see hits at horizontal supports. Or resistances. We want to see hits on moving averages and trend lines, right? Trend line supports, trend line resistances. Because those hits and those rejection lets us know how strong the market is. If you hit support and you bounce from it, that means you're not ready to move lower. If you hit resistance and you reject higher prices, that means you're not ready to move up yet. So we usually tend to look for these areas and see how strong the rejection is, how strong the support is, so we can determine where the market is going to move. Right now, there's really not a lot of volume. We had volume here. Look at this couple days. Look at this last couple hours. Volume has tapered off. I'm going to zoom in here as much as I can and show that volume still. All I care right now is this volume. Look, high volume, less volume, less volume. And with that lower volume, there's two things that are happening. One, there's less volatility. That means the market is tightening. And the second thing that's happening is that when volume peaks back up, we're going to get that valid move. So we want that to happen. Look at this, even on the daily. Look at how much volume we had. And then yesterday, or today, technically today, Thursday, we had this crappy amount of volume. It's like, at least on this exchange. I'm going to check another exchange to make sure it's similar. No, here it's not as bad, right? Different exchanges, different data. Remember that, right? Here's not as bad. On the first exchange we were looking at, we're like less than half of the volume that we had. And this is on Gemini. This is the volume for Bitstamp. Look at that. It's just tapering off also, right? Not as violent, but still stepping down. Still stepping down. Yeah, we should, right? We've just built an insane amount of green days. Spinning top here. Right, we have a spinning top. We failed to get out of this area. You guys asked me for price prediction for a week, and I said, all right, cool, we'll try. So above 42K, we could target this move. Below that line, or this area, if we're in the box, we target the small rectangle. So I'm thinking if we are within this area, by next week we could be here maybe. Right? If we break this area and we get above 42K, we could be up in this area, right? So that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. One second, guys. right? So guys, remember, we haven't said this throughout the stream. I've forgotten. This is Still Crypto. This is the most awesome crypto channel out there. It will become the most awesome crypto channel out there, but we can do this with your help. And for that, we need your support with the likes, with the subs, and the bells. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that like. We are lagging on the likes. We are bearish on the likes. 39 people watching, only 19 likes. 41 people watching, 19 likes. That is not bullish on the likes. We need to pump those likes. If you've forgotten to, that's fine. I'll forgive you. Just go hit the like right now. I'm kidding. I'll never forgive you for not hitting that like button. 51% attack on the like button. Yeah, dude. 51% attack that like button. The like button. Make sure you do a like.
Killing me, Smalls.
Killing me, Smalls. Hit them likes. What else are we gonna do, man? What else are we gonna go? Oh, someone disliked. What? We had 21. Now we're down to 20. Bitcoin J going on. Yeah. It's cool, man. It's a cool day. It's a fun day to do crypto analysis. Yeah, it's a good day for crypto, right? It's a good day for us. We've been expecting, we've been waiting for something to move since Bitcoin got into this range, right? This range here. So it's like the 4th day that we are within this range. We broke into it on the 27th, so 2nd day, 3rd day. Right. It's not too bad, but if you look at this on hours, it's insane the amount of time we spent on this area. Look at the 4-hour chart. How many candles we have here? Look at the 1-hour chart. Feels like we've been here forever. Like we trapped in the Phantom Zone. Y'all remember that Superman movie? I think it was like Superman. Was it Superman 2 or Superman 3? Where you have General Zod and the other two, the lady and the other guy who never talked. And then he threw this plastic wrap film that trapped them in the Phantom Zone. That was like the weirdest effect ever. But that's what it feels like. It just feels like we're in the Phantom Zone. We're not going anywhere. But then you had Superman 3, which had the other bad Superman, right? The bad, powerful dude, I guess, that goes into the sun or throws Superman into the sun or whatever. At least that's what I remember. I haven't watched the old Christopher Reeves Superman, man. They're slow. Haven't seen them in a long time. I should rewatch them. All right. You'll notice that happens with movies. How if you watch an old movie, the pace seems so slow, and now everything's so fast. That's crazy, right? Anyways, let's keep rolling. What else do you guys want to look at? I mean, there's not a lot of requests out there. We just finished up with ADA, which is the last thing we had there on the list. So if you guys request, we'll keep doing analysis, right? You guys keep on chatting. I'm staying here. John Sebastian, I'm long on Ethereum. Jean Sebastian. Good. That is awesome. Link to what? Check out 42 for old times. So sure, man. We can do 42. 42 coin. Because there's only 42 coins out there. That's it. And this is the only coins there are, man. Kato Ino says, there it is. There it is what? Is it here? It's not here, man. $42 coin. There we go. Oh, it's just 42. That's a ticker. Huh. All right. All right. So it's not here. All right. Let's see what's happening with this. It's $84,000. Jeez. What is this project? Why is there only 42 of them? That's per coin, man. $84,000 per coin. It's just 42 coins max supply. That's it. There's no more. Doesn't have the most insane amount of volume, right? Oh, flags mean chain link. All right. Cool, man. I'll put link on the list. Link in park. Right. Where can we see this, man? Just on one exchange. I'm not gonna go look at it. Probably not gonna be as reliable for data. So we're just gonna look at this here and that's it, right? 42 coin. What's that, man? Mike, if you're still in the chat, how's your buddy's coin coming along? I hope it's doing good, man. Jason, hammer the thumb up. Hammer the thumb. Don't hammer your thumb, guys. That's not good. It's gonna hurt. At least it doesn't get a trade-off. Low supply, low volume. Yeah, I get it. All right, let's go check out the link. Link to the dollar. Here we go. There's a token now. Ooh, that's pretty wild. That's pretty good. BCR. All right. Easy. Thoughts on Doge. We haven't looked at Doge. So I cannot give you thoughts on that. That's not a product I'm up to date with, so I don't look at it often. So we'll have to look at it. Let's give them this daily for link. All right, high to low. Low to high. We might get rid of this, right? We could get rid of this very easily. It's just a small pump away. We're starting to create what looks like hidden bearish. And any small movement to the upside is going to get rid of it, right? We can just need to match this high here at 20.07. Right now we're at 20.01. Which, like I said, is not the biggest move. But there is some hidden bearish. It could put some pressure on the price. I'm really expecting for this to break it and no longer have it. And then after that, we're going to have resistance at the 618. We're bought at 60.60. Let's go to that 4 hour for link. Kato Ino's tipping his fedora. And his feather fell out of the fedora. And also a lot of change. And the rabbit. Kato Ino, are you a magician? Let's keep rolling. I have no clue I'm sending the weirdest things here, man. She bought at 65.11. We might get some action to the upside here. We are thinking action to the upside. It's hitting bullish. Yay. Now that we're going higher, we can see that we're not making yet positive momentum. So we should be expecting to make some positive momentum. And the ones who make that positive momentum, let's make positive momentum. We are going to start creating bearish divergence, right? We have it against the RSI right now. We don't have it against the MACD. I should be expecting to see some against the MACD. But hopefully, the false flag says that drives a lot of that. Yeah, it's that was a bad trick, man. Like all his magic stuff fell out of the hat. All the tricks are out of the bag, I guess. Low to high, low to high, low to high. Nothing bullish again. Here we could say that we're consolidating here, right, to some extent. Like a couple of the other projects, right? Look at that line, resistance line, breaking it. You don't know what happens when we break these resistance lines, right? Breaking this resistance line puts us on a short-term bull trend. Not doing bad. It's pumping 3.24%. AB Lopez, what's up, man?
What's up?
AB Lopez, any relation to George Lopez or AB Quintanilla? Please let me know. Tip your ledger in your fedora. Ooh, his ledger fell out. Guys, go get the ledger. What do you think will happen to Ethereum price after the 4th of August? No, I think it might go up. It might go up because you're gonna remove supply, right? People are going to be staking it. So there's going to be less supply in the market. So if you just go by basic economics, supply and demand, right now there's an X amount of Ethereum that is being bought and sold and traded. And once all that starts getting locked up, right? Once that all starts getting locked up into, people that are staking it, it's not going to be traded. And when it's not traded, that's going to be less supply in the market. And having less supply in the market should help Ethereum pump a lot more. So I'm thinking that Ethereum should be pumping. Right. Let's keep rolling. All right, so we've gone through everything again. Guys, you got to come up with coins or more chat. You chat, I chat. You ask coins, I do TA, right? So let's go back to the corn, I guess. Oh, where are the corn? No, we're Ethereum. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, 40,092. Still struggling. This can't. I have no clue, man. It's hard to predict. It's an event that cannot be predicted. How much Ethereum are people going to stake? How much is going to go out of the market? You can answer those questions. You might get an estimate of the price. Other than that, not a lot. Have I seen Black Widow? I haven't, man. I haven't. Because, I'm against what Disney is doing here. I'm against what they're doing because you're paying for their streaming platform, right? So you're expecting to get the content free. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, premium content within the streaming platform. You gotta buy or rent so you can watch it. She's like, why? It's pointless. I'm already paying for a streaming platform. I don't want to pay again within the streaming platform. That is not a good business model. You're already paying a rent a month to watch stuff. Now they're like, oh, no. You gotta pay more. Well, screw that, man. I'm in no rush to watch it. I'll wait until they put it for free, right? It's still gonna be the same movie when I watch it, so nothing's gonna change. QKC, let's do that one. We'll mention engine, we'll put it here. What is QKC? It sounds like quack. Like quack. Oh, quark. Ah. Like, oh, it's close. Look at me, I'm a genius. Mike says he's staked for this coin. Awesome. Like you can. Like you must. Like button must you hit. Right on, dude. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. All right. Let's zoom out here. Let's get a bigger picture. All right. So I'm not going to go from the high point to the low point because we're not going to be making a value retrace. I'll be more concerned with the short-term stuff of this project more than the longer-term stuff, right? So what I'll be doing here for the fibs is I would definitely be checking something more short-term, like from somewhere around here that's close enough to a low. And I want it really, really close to the high, or at the high, actually. There we go. And with that, we get our areas. We are above that 786, so we are making a valid retrace here. Oh, so we did make a valid drop, sorry. And we're trying to hold that 786, and we're going to try to climb back up. That's fine. Now, regular fibs for this project, I'll be going high to low, just so we can see where we're at, right? So we're going to have a lot of fibs right now. Low to high, we are hitting that 236 right here. I'm going to get rid of the other lines real quick. All right, so you can see this. We're hitting 236 and we're rejecting it. We're rejecting close to it. That means we're not yet ready to move higher. And now I gotta pinpoint this a little bit better here at the bottom. And it might be getting us that hit that we're looking for. There we go. Very close to hit. It's not quite hit, but it's very, very close, right? Right, so low to high, high to low. There is strong bearish divergence. That seems to suggest that we're looking for some action to the downside, right? Let's just keep this here on the daily. Let's go from the high point to the low point. The lower high, it's fine. We're just bought at 66.38. So we're okay on the R side, still pointing up. That means we should still be looking for action on the upside. And again, it's just gonna take a lot of strength. We need to pump up to here, right, the same height, so we can get rid of this divergence, right? All right, that's awesome. Mike says that it's on the edge of moving because the staking pool is about to end on the pancake swap, so it should get a move. That's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure where the move is gonna go, man. Basically, I think it's gonna depend on how much demand there is for the project. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high, low to high, low to high, and a low to high, high to low, possible is positive, and high to low. Bought at 63.51. Nothing here that is bullish or bearish. The only thing we have is this trend line support that we're far away from, so we could still drop, hit that 20 if it wanted to. That would be at 1.6 cents right now, sitting at 1.8, 1.84. This is 1.63, right, at 20, and then we'd still drop farther down still and manage to still have support. So let's go to the 1 hour. Let's get this 1 hour chart, man. There we go, man. Let's paint some nice anchors here. Isn't that what like Bob Ross used to say? We're gonna paint some nice anchors here. Low to high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish, right? So we had strong bearish moving down, hitting the 20, bouncing, hitting the 20 again, rejecting. Why are we rejecting? Because there's hidden bullish. Hidden bullish trying to help us hold this level. Don't have it against the RSI, just against the MACD. Neutral at 7.74, still pointing up. That means there's still potential for action to the upside in this project. Hopefully it'll bounce and keep on going higher. We're getting a rejection because we're hitting that Bollinger Band, and we're rejecting near that Bollinger Band. It's happy little bars. We're painting happy little bars. Let's paint some happy green bars. Now let's paint some sad red bars. The False Flags is now in multiple platforms. He's also watching on D Live, putting a trippy frog and then a rocket to the moon. And it goes to the moon. There we go. All right, happy trees. Nothing about anchors. Happy green D's bars. All right. Let's keep rolling. Ensure everything's up to date and running properly. That's it for QKZ. Let's go to engine. The engine. Where is the engine going? Hey there. Where's the engine going? Engine above. Above. The 618. That's fine. Had a hidden bearish, moved us down, fell to drop lower than the previous low. Continuation of the bullishness. Went up with the rest of the market. It's all good. High to low. Positive is positive. High to low. Neutral at 58.45. Still pointing sideways. I mean, right now it looks as though we're trying to hold support at that moving average right now. Jesus, the mic.
This is for all your work. Get Seamus a drink on me.
Ha! That is awesome, Mike. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Legendary, man. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, man. That is amazing. Thanks for the kind support, Mike. It's high to low, and high to low. There's nothing here. We're just neutral, 58.43, man. Anyone else smell pullback? It does feel, right, Christopher? It does feel. That's what I said yesterday. That Bitcoin might get action to downside because we're losing a lot of strength, right? And we're still trying to push higher, so it's not feeling as strong. Let's check out engine here on the 4 hour. Strong bearish divergence, action to downside, moving us down. Look at that support. It's just really trying to hold on to that 618, man. It's like fighting tooth and nail to hold on. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Yes, and get him a slice of bread. I'm not sure, man. It's Tipper's choice, right? I can't wait until it's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday I can drink. Yeah. I just want to have some whiskey. Neutral. 58.50. That's it. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Low to high. Red wine, you mean? Yeah, barley wine. Red wine. Seamus is wasted most of the time. Hitting bullish, pumping up, trying to hold support. That is it. Nothing bearish right now. Neutral at 53.50, pointing down still. We're just getting consolidation right now. It's starting to build. It's been consolidating, right? But it's slightly upsloping, and right now it looks as though we're consolidating this level slightly. I wouldn't be too worried about it yet until we break that 618. Breaking that 618 could get it to drop a lot more. We are below 20 moving average, so the next area to the downside will be that 618. Otherwise, we could still be looking to pump here and hit that $1.44. That'll be the upper limit of the Bollinger Bands. Would not necessarily be that bad, right? Oh, bread wine is what you make in jail, I guess, right? You use bread because it has yeast, and then you put it on like juice, I guess, and then you end up making wine. I think that's how that works. Look at Bitcoin on the daily. It's starting to lose, right? Positive momentum is now in the red. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin's on the red. That means Ethereum's probably going to move it down a little bit. Ooh, $1.78. Ethereum is still trying to hold. Ethereum is still trying to hold. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yet. Ethereum's outside the Bollinger Bands. It's gonna want to come back into the Bollinger Bands. Two ways we go back into the Bollinger Bands. We move sideways and then we cut up into the Bollinger Bands again. Or we should say the Bollinger Bands catch up to us. The other one is we take a drop and then we're falling back into the Bollinger Bands. What is there? It sounds like hooch. That medieval alcohol. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's why people used to drink beer, right? Well, not that's why, because it was red wine, but people used to drink beer because it was safer than drinking water. Safer than drinking water. Why was it safer than drinking water? Well, people didn't know they had to boil water to kill pathogens, so people who drank water from ponds, etc., blah, 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 got sick, and people who drank beer never got sick. So, I guess, yeah. It's fun. Too many green dealies. Yeah. What the dealio, man? Too many green here on the days. Look at Ethereum, man. Massive green move. Like, that's a rocket ship taking off, right? It already had its break day a couple days ago. Yeah, Bitboy got his channel back. Bitboy got his channel back. That's pretty cool. It took a couple hours for him to get it back. Like, wow, that's pretty awesome. I mean, of course he was going to get it back fast. He makes so much money for YouTube, from advertisement. He's like the biggest channel in crypto. He probably has someone that caters to him personally. Right? He's not on the level with us poor mortals. That's fine. I got it back, man. I'm no hater. Swanzo. I think Bitcoin's still within a consolidation zone. Look, we just had a massive move up, right? Nothing goes up forever. We need to get pullback. We need to get consolidation. What did we learn from the last time it pumped so crazy? And it reached 60,000. Get breaks. We break down massively. So let's go up, but let's try to get Bitcoin to go up a little bit more steps, right? Like, go up a little bit, consolidate, go up a little bit, consolidate. That's fine. It's boring when it consolidates, but it gives alts a chance to move. Ian says, look up the chocolate. Yeah, interesting. Let's keep checking this. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? I'm standing straight, but for some reason I think the camera is not proper tilted. It makes it feel like I'm like this, but I am not. I am straight. It's awkward how the camera angle makes it look like that. And I can see the camera is a little bit crooked, so I'm gonna have to level that after the stream. After the stream, I'll have to level the camera, man. Cameraman, Seamus is messing around with the camera, man. Right on. Right. Yeah, people are gonna get wrecked, and it's not gonna be good, right? It's not gonna be good for people. Let's look at how Bitcoin closed. We're gonna keep it short today, man. We're gonna keep it short today. Bitcoin closed in the red, starting to go back in the green. Still above that 20 moving average, which is fine. Ethereum, 2,430, closing red. Now trying to go back into green. Look at the Bollinger Band. See what I told you? Bollinger Bands are gonna catch up to us. Now we're at the Bollinger Band. Upper limit. We could reject and try to move down or maybe move sideways as the Bollinger Bands keep on expanding, and we've seen that happen quite often. Look at that here. We're outside the Bollinger Bands, then we've moved up a little bit, but now within the Bollinger Bands, then we move sideways. Top, and then move down. Alright, let's go look at the Bollinger Bands here on another rally. Here, also look, expand the Bollinger Bands, move sideways. Bollinger Bands cut up to us, on support, pump, and broke back down. That's fine. We're not, like, we're okay. Doing okay. You'd like to see Bitcoin pull back to 36.5. Oh man, that's not gonna be. It depends. I guess, yeah, it could pull back. It's just gonna depend how it pulls back. Right now, I would say first, let's worry about the support. We have an immediate support below us, 39,000 and change. 39,291, right? Yeah. We haven't done, did we do engine? I think we did engine. Let's go and set XRP. Sure, man, why not? Let's get XRP. Yeah, it's gonna be the last coin. No more coins. We're gonna keep it short and sweet, man. There's no need to make a stream longer than it needs to be. There's no need to make it as longer than it needs to be. It's a good day. It's a good day for crypto. If you guys are making profits, I'm happy. If you're profitable, type 1 on the chat. If you're taking a hit, type 2 on the chat. Everyone should be on the profitable side, hopefully. If not, you're doing something wrong. Let's check out XRP. You're doing something wrong, man. So type 1 if you're profitable. Type 2 if you're not profitable. Let's go check out XRP. He's creating bearish divergence. Look at on the daily. Produce beads is super one. He's typing a lot of ones. He's like broke the one out of his computer, man. Low to high. Low to high and low to high. Bought at 66.32. Let's go to that 4 hour, man. Had a really good day today. That's awesome. Low to high, high to low, right? Bearish divergence here on the 4 hour chart. Not the end of the world. Already had it a couple 4 hours ago, right? On yesterday, we moved down, right? Pump back up. We're starting to create more bearish divergence. We're still at resistance, 76.33 cents. Nothing wrong with that. Now we're creating that bearish divergence against the MACD and still against the RSI. Bought at 69.86. Moving sideways a bit. That means we might start to stagnate a little bit. Let's go to that 1 hour chart, man. On the 1 hour chart, XRP, bearish divergence, strong action. We had it here, we moved down, right? Look at this here also, boom, blam. No, the bearish divergence, it gets you. There we go. 1 hour chart. Right. Ian, I'm not sure if your thing is autocorrecting. That is weird. There we go. Low to high, high to low, and high to low. Overbought at 73.08. Not that bad. Not that bad. Bearish divergence, strong potential direction to downside. We have support at 72.57 if we want to move down. If we break that area, there's still support at the 20 moving average, 72.02. It's not looking too bad. Look, we had a squeeze of the Bollinger Bands. Right, look at this squeeze here. here, and then we took off, right? It's not that bad. Guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. We're gonna be calling it a stream. It's been about an hour, so it's pretty good. It was a pretty good stream. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, but most important, hit the sub. Now, if you enjoy the content, talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, and to your coworkers, and let them know that we are here. This is an awesome channel. This is becoming the most awesome channel out there in crypto, and it's because you guys are part of this awesome community. That's the reason. It's all because of you guys. Swan Socks is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, man. If you guys also remember, this is not for entertainment. This is not. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We are just discussing ideas. It's been a fun night. Mike, thank you for being here, man. Kato, thank you for being here. Jake, thank you for being here. Ian, Ma. Who else? Preparing for war. Swan Socks. Make lots of good scalps. That's awesome, dude. AB Lopez says, thank you for being here, man. The false flags. Christopher Welch. Hope I'm not missing anyone else. I think I already said AB Lopez. And NG, thank you for being here as well, man. And on that note, we're going to be calling it a stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another edition of State of Crypto. Until then.